Oh, man. I've been chatting with, like, my retard TA. Jesus Christ, man. I spent, like, the last 20 minutes, like, wait, why did I have this grade? And then I asked her, like, what did I get wrong? And then I looked, and she told me, like, apparently what it was. And I'm like, wait a minute, that doesn't make fucking sense. Dude, I've rarely had competent TAs. Feels bad, man. Yeah. What's up, everyone? 皆さん、こんばんは。Dude, did you hear what happened to Toe, Sniper? What happened? Wait, what? Wait, what? No. Lost his job. Oof. Oops. Oof. Ripperoni. Rip Big Willy well. For a while, I guess. No. It's gonna even be worse. It's gonna be even worse to getting your job right now. Getting a new job right now. Especially when what his major. I think he's like more like a manager position. Which is gonna be big oofers for him. What's up, 7 Stan? Dude, I just spent the last 30 minutes bitching at my TA. I'm like, bitch, you graded this wrong. I'm like, dude, I've had so many incompetent TAs in my undergrad, it's crazy. Like, oops, I had Vino stream open. Like, really? I had to explain to her what the hell 2's compliment was. Alright. I don't know what the hell happened there. Restream just crashed all of a sudden. Am I back? Sorry about that. Am I back? Is Razor back? Sorry about that. Okay, go. But Jesus, like, I've had a lot of the times, like, I have to correct the TA, and like they don't understand English that great. I'm like, oh my god, why? Please kill me now. Look, I'm not saying like international students shouldn't be allowed to TA. What I'm saying is that if they're going to TA, they better be able to communicate well in English. That's my only like complaint. Cause like I've had so many TAs where it's like hard as shit to communicate with them. Like, cause they barely like. Like, you cannot tell, like, me, like, how many bad TAs I've had in my undergrad. How many horrible TAs. I picked my 5th copy of, Sanzo. Shibuya, konnichiwa. It's like Taiwan. I probably fucked that one up. Oh, shit. Are we banned yet? No. Shibuya, konnichiwa. Shibuya-san, konnichiwa. Oh my god, I fucked that one up. Hoshigo Saba, nani erabimashita ka? Sanzo 選びました。星5カスター。山、God, 山。Why? Why is my Japanese so bad? Oh. Alright. 宝具レベル5、三蔵。手に入れた。Yeah, it's bad. I can't just. Shush. So, Tom, are you gonna donate to the Summer John Fund when she comes out? Kappa. And we'll. Honestly, I'm really tempted to make a Summer John emote. I know the guy who did the John Prey emote actually does a really good John, and I could probably ask him to do it. Maybe. I know that's gonna pique your attention. You're like, oh shit. John emote. Boner engaged. No, I'm gonna roll in V10. I have this as leverage. I have a John Summer emote in leverage. Dude, like today was so busy. Like holy shit, so many people were out today. Because technically the stay-at-home order expired. And so everyone's like, fuck this. You gotta make it MP2 Kappa. Caporino. But yeah, I'll ask the guy. The guy does a really good John, so I'm not worried about it. I have to ask him though. He's been a little bit behind on my past emotes. I also got paid from one of my jobs today. Finally. Whew. Send funds. Oof. No. Oof. I need to survive John. I need to survive summer on JP, man. I need to survive summer on JP. Then I could talk about NA. I need to survive, dude. I just need to get my U. Once I have my U, safely in the bag, then I'll roll. Then I could roll for NA. God, definitely like your Anastasia's better than like Da Vinci in like almost every way. But Da Vinci. Dude, I started watching World Trigger again. Oh, I forgot to fuck. Oh no. Oh no, I did it. Oh no, yeah. I forgot to fuck. No. But no, I started watching World Trigger again. Not exactly the series, but clips of the series. I'm also disappointed by the ending of Origairu. Why? It's so awkward. What do you think of Arsene Lupin? What do you mean, PB? We have him. His name is Antonio Salieri, Kappa. I wonder if you got that reference. Maybe though. I don't know. It's whatever Nasu feels like. But it's... I don't like how the ending of I spoiled myself on the ending of someone who spoiled the someone who summarized the last volume, and I'm really disappointed how they ended it. Freaking Hachiman doesn't pick anybody. He's a fucking bitch. He's like, oh, let's be friends forever, and then that's it. It feels bad, man. Generic, terrible ending. At least World Trigger. I think the World Trigger mangaka is starting to write again. Thank God. Oh, that show is actually really good. I need to go back and watch it again. But if you guys haven't seen World Trigger, I think that anime came out like 2015, 2016. Really good anime. I enjoyed it. It's like it's kind of like Attack on not really like Attack on Titan, but like basically like these things called neighbors come and attack the Earth, and like it's like basically humanity coming, and then like one day like a neighbor comes in and he's on the human side, and it's really hard to explain, but it's fucking amazing. Oof, you got another one. Rip, are you fucking kidding me? Nah, I'm not feeling that song. I'm playing this song again. Playing Gleipnir. So how's your guys' Friday go? I still have to work on a on like one final project for one of my classes, and then one project for another class, and an exam for that one class, and I'm done. I'm done for the spring semester. Oh! Don't be a skill gem, please. Be mirror. Nice. Probably gonna start farming the eggs again. A little bit of fresh air. Oh, yeah, there's the ending. God, I don't know, the ending just sounds so nice. Like, it's, I don't know, the ending always catches it for this song. Maybe it's how tranquil it sounds in, like, the beat. Cause it sounds like the, you know what it reminds me, of actually? It reminds me of maybe like the theme from Poseidon's theme. What's up, Jamoy, by the way? It reminds me of Poseidon's theme from FGO. Not that, but like... Man. Sided map sound. Yes. No, it's different. Sounds so tranquil. Oh, this is the fucking tower god thing. What the bastard. I'm not sure what I feel about this song. Wait, so apparently is Toe Sniper ended up like trying to get a partner now, is what people are saying in my Discord. Is that true? That's weird. That's a bad idea. I don't know the full details. Tower of God. Oh yeah. Well, it's funded by Crunchyroll. What do you expect? What's up, Oma? Oh yes. Well, apparently, he told everyone that he got laid off. So, shrug. I guess it's not my business to say. But I wouldn't think that if streaming, going full-time streaming FGO would be the most stable job. Even the biggest FGO streamers, it's not enough to make a living wage. Especially where he lives, definitely not enough. Heck, I doubt you can make enough money for rent from streaming. And then you'd also have to put in a forefront for emotes. I'm just saying, like full-time streaming FGO only works if you have like little expenses, because no FGO streamer is that popular to be able to make a living wage. Heck, I argue you like. What's up, James? Like, I feel like in order to make like a living wage on YouTube, you need to have at least like 200,000 subs. Which, of course, no YouTuber has. No FGO YouTuber has. The max that one has is about 100,000. And that's bias. And the Japanese scene is always way bigger than the US scene. How many Twitch sub is considered stable? I'm not sure how it is for partner, but for affiliate streamers, you get about half the money from a sub. Unless it's Prime, then you get the full amount. So you get $250 per sub. And they sub a month, you would need like 200 subs. To make $500 a month. 5 times 12. 500 times 12, you make 6,000 a year. I'm sure it's the percentage gets better as like you get like as you're bigger on Twitch, like when you get partner and stuff probably. But for affiliates, it's 50-50, and you need to be at least streaming for a month. So you need to be at least like affiliate for like a month before you can apply for partner. So it was not even that good. Like. I doubt it, though. I doubt people would give him that much money, but... I wouldn't donate to the guy that the big mega whale though as an act of charity. You know, it sucks what happened, but I think it's his responsibility to do what needs to be done. You know, the guy that NP5'd like all these units is gonna have to make some harder decisions, I guess, now. Or try to milk people for money. Or both. It will be interesting to see which pattern he does. And to be honest, after that whole like video stuff, I wouldn't give him 1 cent, but you know. I'd be like the person that turns on ads in incognito mode just to not give money, Kappa. There's an Omega Whale e-begging. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not, but if he does, I would definitely not. That's like Jeff Bezos asking for money. It's silly. Like, shit happens, but I think it's the person's job to figure out what they want to do. You know, Jeff Bezos did actually like ask the American people for money during the whole like COVID crisis. I'm like, are you kidding me, bitch? You're like the richest man in the world. It's like, what? The most well off. Ooh. What is this song? I'm just saying. Like the guy that has that has like almost every servant NP5 asking for gacha funds to get more servants to NP5. Like, nani? Kippa. I think out of my whole like YouTube career, I probably made around like in Twitch career combined, I probably made like $500. But it's been almost 3 years since I've streamed, so. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I know you mean. Dude, people in China probably make more money than I do. On Twitch. I don't even get paid until I get over $100 in my account from Twitch. Which takes a long time. Takes a long time to make that much money, dude. Like, especially as a smaller streamer. Like, to put it in perspective, I'll give you my sub numbers. I have 17 subs, but that's because Tom was generous enough to give 5 subs. So out of those, I average around $2.50 for that. So I make around every month I get around $20. Or like $25. I need to wait 4 months before I get $100 from Twitch. This is excluding any bits because I rarely get bit donations. This is how hard it is to make it on, like, so it would take me 4 months to get $100 from Twitch. Yeah, 1 servant a year, dude. I just use the money instead and like other things like emotes and stuff like that. I just put it back into the stream quality. or like equipment I need to stream like for better streaming. Like if I would, I'd probably buy like a webcam, a better webcam. I do buy emotes. I spent so much money on emotes, dude. But hopefully he's able to get a better job. Even though you made that stupid video about me, I don't want him to go like into poverty or anything like that. Or like, you know, anything too bad to happen to him. I'm not that heartless. The earliest the vaccine will come is January. It takes a long time to develop a vaccine. And you have to do so much testing before you can actually get it released to the public. You need to make sure that it's safe within a certain percentage, like huge, and the error rate is like super small, by the way. Has to be like super small. And someone calling out for karma. Yeah. Well, some companies are trying to find workarounds that can get higher. And if they're lucky, the FDA could approve them. But I know that the type of work he was doing, it's going to be hard to find a new job right now. Especially in this market. In this economy. But he's gonna have to like make some, you know, he's not gonna be able to get everyone MP5 now. Even if he got like, even if he did become like a full-time streamer, there's just not enough money. This is why all the FGO streamers do not do it full-time. Well, except for a couple, but those aren't like the big whale streamers. He does it full time. There's a streamer called Arc FGO. He does it full time. But he's not a whale either. Oh yeah, and then X-Zero's kind of fucked right now because and he works like at a restaurant. Lol. Oh, he does 2 jobs at IT. But what? IT jobs are easy and stable because You can make shit up. Your computer is broken, you got a blue... but it's off. But no, it's broken. Oh, the driver's broken, Kappa. The BIOS is dead, Kappa. It's no, it's plugged off. No. Like, this is actual. This is probably real IT. It's not connecting to the internet. You typed in HTTPS instead of HTTPS. Why is the computer not working? The internet's not working. Or www dot. Missing the third W. Yeah, my dad works like my dad does some IT. God, what? You get that strong detergent. I heard putting a very strong magnet in your hard drive next to your hard disk drive makes it a lot faster. Try it out. Everything corrupted. Oops. Oh, wait. The fuck is this shit? Oh, I hate this dancing emote, like, motions. Instead looks so odd. And these 3D dancing emotions. Sounds like Anastasia's voice VA, but I could be wrong. Hara. Yeah, it was. I got it. Yes, it was sounded like Anastasia. I was right. Look at that. Razor's not retarded. Razor smart. Poggers. That's just to show you that every JP voice actor is a singer as well. Oh, no. Why am I playing this song? No. In no way am I playing the Chica song on the stream.
Hello everyone, Soberoni of G&A Reviews here with a Servant Spotlight update for the world's best son, Mordred. A lot of people have asked me for my opinion on her now that she's been buffed in JP. And it has been a while.
I should really make JP guides. Servant guides. I know I'm not probably the most qualified person to do it, but
I've spoken about her in a video, so I figured it's high time that I update her spotlight. With that said, if there are any other servants you'd like me to reevaluate, then let me know in the comments down below. I'll be taking a look through them to get an idea of who I should cover next. But for those of you who haven't heard, Mordred's instinct skill was upgraded recently in JP. The skill is now called Cigarette Lion, and it increases her own crit star absorption for her buster cards for 1 turn between 300 and 500%. It also generates between 5 to 15 crit stars, and increases her own crit damage for 3 times or 3 turns between 30 and 50%, all depending on level. We'll be getting this upgrade in 2 years in NA, so around March 2020 for the rerun of the Apocrypha event. Obviously, this is a huge upgrade over Instinct, and it kind of fixes Instinct's biggest problem, which is a lack of consistency. And it fixes this by applying a star weight buff to Mordred's buster cards. Functionally, this is actually a very 30 and increases her who I should cover next. But for those of you who haven't heard, Mordred's instinct skill was upgraded recently in JP.
Yes.
The skill is now called Cigarette Lion, and it increases her own crit star absorption for her buster cards for 1 turn between 300 and 500%. It also generates between 5 to 15 crit stars, and increases her own crit damage for 3 times or 3 turns between 30 and 50%, all depending on level. We'll be getting this upgrade in 2 years in NA, so around March 2020 for the rerun of the Apocrypha event. Obviously, this
wait. He just said 2020.
2020 for the.
He just said 2020. You mean 2022?
We'll be getting this upgrade in 2 years in NA, so around March 2020 for. The rerun of the Apocrypha event. Obviously, this is a huge upgrade over Instinct, and it kind of fixes Instinct's biggest problem, which is a lack of consistency. And it fixes this.
No, the thing is that CE basically replaces that. It's really sad.
Star weight buff to Mordred.
I know what he meant.
Cards. Functionally, this is actually a very similar skill to Lancer Arturia Alter's protection from the World's End, which is in and of itself a great skill. However, Mordred's is even better. Firstly, because it only applies the buff to buster cards, so you don't need to worry about all your stars going toward a quick card or an arts card. So you're going to be getting the maximum amount of crit damage possible.
She still sucks at farming compared to her daddy.
Using this skill. Secondly,
she hits Mordred daddy hit harder. One second. Sorry guys, I just have to fix something for people. My bad, guys. Alrighty. Aria sucks. Anything else that Mordred does, even that Mordred is still amazing. Mordred's double NP strat. I think Artorias is definitely the better farmer of the two. Definitely the better farmer.
3 whole turns, or at the very least,
The charisma not only helps her, but it helps everyone else with their NPs, especially if you want to farm. If their damage is a little bit underwhelming. Huh. That's weird. Hey.
Down is very short, so it's easy to line up with a Buster NP chain or use it multiple times in a battle, which makes Mordred a better choice for a more sustained DPS option instead of just being a farmer. More damage options is always great. And thirdly, it produces even more crit stars than Lancer Alter's skill. 15 stars is a lot when combined with that star weight buff, enough to essentially give Mordred a high chance to crit all on her own without the need to rely on star generators,
Nice.
unless you have her sandwiched between 2 riders or something. Mordred's star weight is already decent to begin with, so she can crit pretty often. This skill just makes her damage a lot more consistent and more bursty. As far as sustained damage dealers go, her and Musashi are probably the 2 best options for Buster Sabers, in my opinion. If you can set up even a basic crit team for her with just Waver or Hans, then Mordred's damage can be very scary without the need for much buffing. Speaking of which, I really do recommend pairing her with any servant who can offer crit buffs, that way you can maximize her damage potential even while her own skill is on cooldown. Brynn and Calamity Jane are excellent examples. Brynhilda in particular can make Mordred's crit buff near permanent thanks to her low cooldown on her 3rd skill. Similarly, Jane's Polar Star skill is ridiculous.
Just got hentai stickers right now. I see you're a man of culture.
Generating 15 stars. The cooldowns for Jane and Mordred's skills also line up, so there is a lot of burst damage potential between the two with very easy setup. If you don't have them, then Caesar and Bartholomew are excellent budget options. Caesar has a strong, targetable crit buff, and Mordred's own defense buff does make up for Caesar's minor demerit. Bartholomew may be a rider, but he has the ability to lower his own star weight while buffing Mordred's crit damage significantly. And he can even provide a Star Bomb skill, which can all but guarantee multiple buster crits from Mordred. Also, his Voyager of the Storm skill has 2 damage buffs that stack multiplicatively with Mordred's mana burst to really juice up her NP damage. Craft essence choices should largely revolve around crit damage as well, something like Holy Night Supper, Joint Recital, Starry Nights, and Victor from the Moon. Primarily, Mordred benefits from crit damage and buster buffing, so any craft essence that offers that is great, and starting NP charge doesn't hurt either. All in all, Mordred retains a lot of her strengths that I initially covered. She's still an excellent farmer, she's a great buster crit saber, and she is somewhat tanky thanks to her huge defense buff and debuff removal. This new upgrade really just plays to her strength by making her damage more consistent and a little better.
Jalter stickers, Monk S. You were the chosen one. You're supposed You're supposed to destroy the Jalter lovers, not join them.
Like an NP seal or even a defense down makes Mo a one-trick pony. Another big tick against Mordred, ironically enough, is that her damage isn't as strong as it needs to be. She's a saber that goes all in on damage, but she has one of the weakest AoE NPs for her rarity and class. Unless you're fighting against Arturia herself, Mordred's Noble Phantasm damage is really lacking. Mordred is in a kind of weird spot right now because Arturia does have better NP damage, an NP charge refund, and a similar NP charge skill, which makes her a better farmer than Mordred for most situations. And Altera can put out some similar damage numbers to Mordred while also providing at least a little bit of utility and damage for the team. But if you want to go all in on crits, then Mordred is your best option, and ultimately the buff does help solidify a good niche for her, which is why I'm upgrading my original score from a B to a B+. I think there is still some work to be done to make Mo truly top tier, especially since the meta isn't very crit friendly right now, but she is more than worth her weight in salt, and she can serve well as a bruiser type, high damage saber for when you just need to roll over things. And those are my thoughts on her upgrade, but what do you think? Let me know.
Where is she an A+? A+. That's BS? What do you mean that's BS? I wasn't paying attention, sorry. I was helping out some other people. Check 10. Gorgeous. Alter swimsuit is fucking gorgeous. Get out, sir. I'm gonna need you to get out. Heals bad men. It's not her NP damage. It's that I like the charisma too. Charisma is like really good for farming, especially in like these types of setups. And the charisma sucks. Not for farming. That 18% attack up is huge. It may actually help someone like a lower rarity servant be able to clear a wave easier. Like for these setup. Well, not really for this setup, but like if I wanted to use like Gills and wanted to use him for Bond, like this is it does matter for Bond people. People are aiming mostly for Bond.
The Apocrypha collab event will be hitting NA very soon. And what better way to prepare than by taking a look at one of its most important new servants. Hello everyone, Soberoni of G&A Reviews here with a servant spotlight for the world's luckiest homunculus, Sieg. We'll be examining his stats and skills, as well as going over pointers on how to utilize him effectively and an overall grade, comparing him to how he stacks up to the other 4-star servants. Now, on the Sieg stats. Sieg has a max HP of 11,288 and a max attack of 8,394, which becomes 7,554 due to his caster class modifier. Compared to the other 4-star casters, he has the second lowest HP stat, and his attack stat is also near the bottom of the list. When compared to the other 4-star servants overall, his HP fares a little bit better.
But that Voyager,
well below average,
but that's only one turn.
One of the lowest for his rarity. Sieg's stat spread is awful, comparable even to Saber Lily. For a 4-star servant, he's not particularly strong offensively or defensively. Taking a look at his skills, Sieg's first skill is Artificial Hero Fake, rank B+. It increases his NP gain for 3 turns between 20 and 30%, and increases his max HP for 3 turns between 1,000 and 2,000, both depending on level. His second skill is Magecraft rank C, which increases his arch card effectiveness for 1 turn between 22 and 36%, depending on level. And finally, his last skill is Dead Count Shapeshifter rank EX. It grants him a special bonus against dragon enemies for 1 turn between 50 and 100%, and it also charges his NP gauge between 20 and 30%, both depending on level. For passives, Sieg has Independent Action rank EX, which increases his crit strength by 12%, and Homunculus rank C+, which increases his arch card effectiveness by 6.5%, and his debuff resist by 6.5%. Taking a look at his deck and Noble Phantasm, Sieg has an Arts Buster deck with Quick Arts Buster Buster and an Arts Noble Phantasm. His Noble Phantasm, Akafaloga Agrais, decreases the defense of all enemies for 3 turns between 20 and 40%, depending on overcharge, and then deals heavy damage to all enemies with between a 450% and 750% damage modifier, depending on level. Taking a closer look at his cards, we see that his Quick card hits 3 times, his Arts hits twice, his Buster card hits 3 times, and his extra attack hits 4 times. He has an NP gain rate of 0.78% and a star rate of 10.8%. Sieg has some very good NP gain despite the 2-hit Arts card, mostly due to his skills and passives, and he has average star generating from just 1 quick card, but some pretty decent hit counts. Sieg is one of those servants that you really cannot understand until you see him in action. And that's because, statistically speaking, he is absolutely horrendous, with below average HP, pitifully low attack, bare bones star generating, and mediocre NP gain. He has more in common with your average 3-star than a 4-star. But thankfully, this is not the case in practice. Just like in the Apocrypha anime, when Sieg is forced into battle, he far exceeds his perceived limitations. This is due in large part to the effectiveness and synergy of his skills. Firstly, he has a strong rank C+. It may not be territory creation
necessarily
A, but it does
true.
do a good job of boosting his baseline average NP gain. And it's made even better when combined with his second skill,
For some worse units, it does matter, and sometimes the second one it does matter too.
and only
especially
boosts
during
its
events.
effectiveness
It
by
helps lower NP
36%
units be able to
instead
clear.
of the usual 50%. But thanks to Sieg's passive, that buff is bumped up to 42%. And while it still may not be as strong as a vanilla mana burst, it does provide a good buff to your NP damage, and most importantly, it supercharges your NP gain for a turn, which is something that is critical to Sieg's playstyle. This buff to NP gain doesn't just end at Magecraft either. Sieg's first skill, Artificial Hero, also buffs his NP gain by 30% and provides an effective 2000 HP heal by increasing your max HP. The increase to max HP is nice to have because it compensates for Sieg's low base HP, but the Noble Phantasm
What are
gain
you
is
shit
the
farmers?
real star of the
Bond.
skill, as when combined with Magecraft, Sieg is able to gain a massive refund on his NP charge.
Also, some
from his
like
Noble
during
Phantasm.
events, like
And
enemies
finally,
might have
Sieg
higher
has his third skill, Dead Count Shapeshifter. This
HP.
increases his damage against dragons significantly for a turn, and also charges his NP gauge by a good amount. Unfortunately, the bonus damage against dragons doesn't help much since most dragon enemies are rider class, and thus you'd never want to use Sieg against them. But just like with his other two skills, the NP charge battery on this one really helps tremendously with setting up for multiple NPs and farming. Skill priority for Sieg is Dead Count Shapeshifter first to maximize your NP charge, followed by Magecraft for the better NP gain and damage, and then Artificial Hero last. Sieg's NP is an AoE arts attack that lowers enemy defense by 20% for 3 turns. The defense debuff activates before damage, so this NP is actually quite powerful. What's more, because Sieg can spam his Noble Phantasm so effectively, it is very easy to stack the defense down on some tougher enemies. But what really makes this Noble Phantasm
Got Steno Spook. You're blessed. Steno, blessed by Steno. Which one is this then? Oh, this is from Fate. This is second ending to Repug. Sigurd better than Musashi? Yeah. Sigurd is a big crit boy. If he crits, though, he hits fucking hard. Though I guess it depends. I guess most of the time, unless you're not willing to put in like. The skill's a little bit kind of situational, but I think is he better than Musashi? Probably not. But I still think he's a fairly decent servant. That's like her only way of like gaining NP though. I kind of don't like her deck though. I don't like the gorilla deck. I like having a balance of arts and buster. Musashi really needs that first skill though for regain. This video is unavailable. But wait, it worked. It brought me to the same video. Okay then. Damn. Anyone got any good music? Maybe. Yeah. I'm out of good music. Shit. Well, until then. You know what? I'll probably end up watching this series again. But then one turn, it's like, isn't it like a 6 turn cooldown too? It's only 1 turn and 6 turns. So a lot of the time you're just going to be sitting there. See my testament. Shh. Seen my Mao no testament. New sister Demon King testament. Testament of a new sister. Yeah, new sister devil. Demon King. New sister Demon King. Shide. Yeah, it's 6 turn cooldown at level 10. But you only get 1. So that skill is like only really meant for like the arts, I feel like, and made the quick. The arts and the quick. It's not gonna help too much. But I mean, you can do it for extra damage, I guess. That's not like the whole point of the skill. Fucked up. This sucks, it's fucking 1 turn. Shinmen. Okay, yeah, yeah. Shinmen Musashi no Kami Fujiwara no Harunobu. God. That's a fucking long ass name. Nitendorak, yeah. What's up, Kyron? Shimen Musashi Kami no Kami. Yeah, yeah. Musashi Kami Fujiwara. That was one long ass name though. Shimen Musashi. Is Google Translate able to get the meaning correctly? Let's see. No. Shimen Musashi. Mamoru Fuji. What a game. Fujiwara. Fujiwara Harunobu. Shimen Musashi Kami Fujiwara Harunobu. Two heavens, two heavenly ways of enlightenment. Iten Shiri. There's like literally no translation for Nintendo Rak. Well, you could. You can reduce the cooldown by 1. These are culture songs. All I can describe them as culture. What's up, Weebsy? Sorry. There goes the brain dead grind. Doesn't it's okay because I'm brain dead too, Kappa. The grind can't be brain dead if I'm already brain dead. Oh, what's up, man? Refresh anything he's saying? Nah. I mean, I was saying the grind's not brain dead if I'm brain dead, Kappa. Oof. But it'll be interesting to see. I'm just saying, like, the stream, I guess for what happened to Toho, I guess it will be interesting to see how he moves on from here. Will he sell out his viewers, or will he try to find a new job? No, apparently he got laid off from his job. That's what people told me. I didn't actually go and... What's up, Kyo? I don't want him to get evicted or anything, but he's probably going to have to reevaluate his gacha roles now. Heavily. Depending on whether or not he can find a new job. But things are going pretty good for me. Things are going pretty good for me now, man, at least. I'm just working 2 jobs to make some extra money, and I have an internship this summer. And then I'm gonna get another scholarship fund. It's more like my mom's neighborhood has like this scholarship thing where they give you like $200 and they just give it to you. Like if you're a full-time student, you get all the credit. So like they'll give you $2,000, just a check for $2,000. You can do anything you want with it. So normally my parents just let me use it whatever I want. So I'm gonna use it on gacha. Augers. Apparently he was on a stream yesterday, what people were saying. But it's not my... Hey, I'm not in like financial straits or anything. I can spend this stupid money on gacha. My finances are not that desperate. Ow, fuck. Dude, I'm disappointed about the ending of Origaeru, though. I'm disappointed as fuck. I spoiled myself when I looked at it. It's what I was expecting, but like, I'm sad. Turns out Hachiman was a fucking pussy and picked nobody. Well, not entirely true. But technically, like, he's not really in a romantic relationship with anyone at the end of the novel. And apparently, oh yeah, Konosuba's last volume released yesterday. So Konosuba's officially, the light novel's officially ended for Konosuba. Basically, they ended up beating the Demon King, who's apparently, and the web novel was a also another person from Japan. And then Aqua returns home back to the Heavenly Realm. And then Konosuba already ended. It just ended. The light novel just ended. The 17th volume was the last one for Konosuba. Aqua returned back. They defeated the Demon Lord. Aqua returned back to the Goddess Realm. And I think basically like I think this is a web novel though, but it's probably something similar. I forgot. Like I don't know like the details. 4chan probably know. Yeah, I think also like technically like him and Megumin are like dating. Yeah. Hmm. Anyone who doesn't like High School DxD is a heretic, by the way. Just letting people know. That show was amazing. The culture. I enjoyed it. DxD is culture. Well, the first 3 seasons are amazing. The last one, that one's garbage. Shit. Alrighty. The grind. And now the freaking now the light novel's over. I'm not sure how I feel about the gacha game for Konosuba. Oof. Yes. Alright, guys. I'm probably gonna go head off to bed now. I gotta wake up early for work. So, I will see you guys then tomorrow. Peace. Maybe.